They're off. That's Vernon Roy for the early lead, coming away along the rail well into the turn. Osborne's Thunder getting off third as they look for position. Goes Good and Loyal into the turn. Vernon Roy quickly into a 2.5 length lead, racing second. Osborne's Thunder in third as they go over to the quarter-mile post. That's Good and Loyal with Awesome Andy racing fourth. They go off the quarter-mile pole. 28 4/5 on the front stretch. The leader by a length and a half is Vernon Roy, racing in second as they go to the 3/8 pole. That's Osborne's Thunder on the outside. Gesundheit moves up third. Racing in fourth to the half-mile post now is Good and Loyal, and around the turn they go. Vernon Roy, the leader. Gesundheit moves up on the outside to be second. Racing in third after a half-mile comes Osborne's Thunder, the half. 1 2/5. They go to the 3/4. On the front end, staying out there 3/4 of a length. That's Vernon Roy on the outside. Gesundheit is hanging second, racing third to the corner on the rail. Osborne's Thunder. They go into the turn. The leader by 2 lengths now is Vernon Roy. Racing second, Osborne's Thunder dropping back there around the turn. Gesundheit off the 3/4. In 1:30 4/5 they turn for home on the front end. Vernon Roy leads, racing in second, and coming out is Osborne's Thunder on the outside. Closing ground through the lane is Electric Eagle with Pretender on the far outside. Between horses, Osborne's Thunder. Now Good and Loyal moves up. That's Good and Loyal getting the lead. They're off. Along the inside, that's Steve Skipper with Audubon Mohawk. Illini Billy powers up. Coming away fourth as they go into that first turn was Victory Brannigan, and around the turn Steve Skipper leads. Illini Billy tucks in second, racing in third to the quarter-mile juncture. Audubon Mohawk, Victory Brannigan fourth. Racing in fifth, that's Mr. Gratiot. Racing sixth is Magic Crash. In seventh as they go to the 3/8 pole on the outside, Sunny Rabbit. Racing in eighth position now is Quick Expense, and trailing the field as they go over to the half-mile pole, Reserve Seat. They move in for the half-mile on the front end. The leader by 2 lengths is Steve Skipper. Racing second round the turn, Illini Billy along the rail third. That's Audubon Mohawk. Mr. Gratiot moves up fourth. They go off the half-mile in 1 3/5. Staying out there a length and a half to the 3/4, Steve Skipper. Along the rail racing in second, Illini Billy. Mr. Gratiot gains ground third. Audubon Mohawk comes out fourth, racing in fifth to the corner on the rail. That's Victory Brannigan. Into the 3/4, Steve Skipper leads. Mr. Gratiot out there second. Along the rail, Illini Billy is third, coming out fourth. Audubon Mohawk, they're in the lane. It's Steve Skipper, the leader. Mr. Gratiot closing ground second, racing in third in the lane. Illini Billy. It's Illini Billy on the outside getting the lead, closing round second. That's Quick Expense. It's Quick Expense on the outside getting up. They're off. That's Smoky Mohawk for the early lead. Along the rail, Sevi with Millie's Baby as they drive for position. Sevi takes the early lead. Smoky Mohawk moves up to challenge second. Racing in third as they swing round the turn to the quarter-mile pole goes Rosedale Jory, and tucking in second there, Smoky Mohawk. They go off the quarter. The leader by a length and a half is Sevi. Smoky Mohawk second by 3 lengths. In third position, that's Rosedale Jory. Millie's Baby is fourth. On the outside, Howling Night moves up fifth. Racing in sixth, Pain in the Bobo. Coming on seventh as they go to the half mile, Waltz Rorty. And around the turn, Sevi's had the best of it, and he still does by 2. Howling Night is race make that Smoky Mohawk second. In third comes Rosedale Jory. The leader is Sevi, a length. Smoky Mohawk is second, racing along the inside. Rosedale Jory is third, outside fourth. Comes Howling Night racing in fifth. That's Millie's Baby in sixth to the 3/4. Goes Waltz Rorty racing in seventh, 3 wide on the turn. Comes Old Mose, and around the turn, the leader a length is Sevi. Racing in second position, Smoky Mohawk. Old Mose out there third. It's Sevi the leader. Smoky Mohawk racing second. In the lane, Sevi leads with Smoky Mohawk racing second. Old Mose out there third. Racing in fourth position in the lane comes the Howling Night. The leader is Sevi racing in second position. Old Mose. It's Sevi with Old Mose second. They're off. Along the inside, Hawthorne Fickle for the early lead, coming away second as they look for position into the turn. That's Kagan Mohawk moving up to be third now. Sycamore's Kelly with Powderfoot fourth, racing in fifth round. The turn goes Flexible. K's Overtime is sixth. Racing in seventh as they enter the stretch the first time comes Tartarus. Big Shot Bo is eighth. Jam and Jethro, the trailer, now up on the front end. The leader by 2 is Kagan Mohawk. Coming on second there is Powderfoot, racing in third to the 3/8 pole on the rail, and driving from third was Hawthorne Fickle. The whole field's on the move there as they go to the half. Powderfoot on the outside gets the lead. Kagan Mohawk second. Hawthorne Fickle hustles up third. They go off the half mile in 1 3/5 on the front end. Now it's Hawthorne Fickle showing on top. Powderfoot is second. Sycamore's Kelly under a heavy drive comes on third. They go to the 3/4. Sycamore's Kelly races up on the outside to challenge Hawthorne Fickle for the lead, moving into contention third. That's Flexible. They go to the corner on a short lead. Hawthorne Fickle racing in second round the turn. That's Sycamore's Kelly. They turn for home on the front end with the short lead. Now Hawthorne Fickle's under urging. On the outside, closing ground is Tartarus. That's Tartarus moving up on the outside to get the lead. Racing in second, Big Shot Bo. Tartarus leads. Racing in second is Big Shot Bo. It's Tartarus with Big Shot Bo second. That's Tartarus. They're off. That's Social Minded for the early lead, coming away second as they race into the first turn. Goes Sterling Express, and Social Minded takes the lead. Sterling Express drops in second. In third, Lapalula tucking in fourth round the turn. Goes Arsenal Express. Racing in fifth position now, Marengo Lane with Yes Sir sixth, and out of second there and up to get the lead was Sterling Express. Also on the move with a rush comes Lapalula. Lapalula gets the lead. Racing in second, Sterling Express. Social Minded third. In fourth, Arsenal Express. He's out of fourth. Racing in fifth goes Marengo Lane. Yes Sir comes on sixth. Lapalula shows the way. Sterling Express second. Arsenal Express hustles up third. Social Minded fourth. On the outside, moving up fifth after a half mile, comes a Marengo Lane. They go to the three-quarters. Arsenal Express on the outside. Down along the rail, Lapalula. Sterling Express is third. Racing in fourth to the three-quarters, Marengo Lane. Social Minded is fifth. They go to the turn, Arsenal Express on the outside, but coming back along the rail now round the turn is Lapalula. On the front end, Arsenal Express leads. Lapalula racing second. In third as they turn for home, Sterling Express. They're in the stretch on the front end with a short lead. That's Arsenal Express closing ground between horses in the lane now. On the outside, that's Yes Sir coming on. That's Yes Sir on the outside getting the lead. Racing in second, Arsenal Express with Social Minded. Yes Sir. They're off. That's Illustration for the early lead. Juan's Magic came away second. Missile Escort came away third. Getting off fourth as they race into the first turn goes Emigrant. And around the turn, opening up a 2.5 length lead is Illustration. Racing in second is Juan's Magic. In third position, Missile Escort. Racing in fourth by the stands the first time comes Emigrant. In fifth position. That's Command Jordan. Racing sixth, Foxy Waltzer. Racing up seventh now as they go to the three aces, Gary Lee. In eighth position, Brian Scott. And trailing the field, Destructor. Into the half-mile, Illustration stays out there by 2. Juan's Magic now a closer second. In third, Missile Escort. On the outside, fourth, Emigrant. By the half-mile, 1, 2, and 3/5. Illustration leads. Juan's Magic out there second. Racing third as they go to the three-quarter mile pole on the rail. That's Missile Escort. On the front end, Juan's Magic a half length, but Illustration holds the rail. Racing in third as they go to the three-quarter mile pole now. That's Missile Escort. The leader is Juan's Magic by 3 lengths. Illustration is second. On the outside, closing ground third in the stretch comes Missile Escort. The leader is Juan's Magic. On the outside, Missile Escort moves up second. It's Juan's Magic leading. Missile Escort is closing on the outside with a rush. That's Missile Escort on the outside getting up. They're off. Between horses, Electric Cat for the early lead. Coming away second was Star Date on the rail. Awesome Prince, and into the turn. Quickly up to get that lead is Electric Cat. Star Date is second on the outside, ranging up to be third. To the quarter comes Albero, and Albero on the outside gets the lead. Racing in second position by the stands the first time. That's Electric Cat on the outside, ranging up third as they go to the 3/8. Pirate Rip. Pirate Rip moving fast on the outside, gets the lead. Moving up to be second now is Jimmy Dundee. Racing along the rail, Albero is third. Make that Albero third on the outside. Prairie Junior hustles up fourth into the half mile. Now it's Jimmy Dundee getting the lead. Racing up to be second after a half mile comes Prairie Junior. The half was in 1 minute and 3/5. They go to the 3/4. Jimmy Dundee leads on the outside. Moving up to challenge second to the corner goes Prairie Junior. Final 3/8 of a mile on the front end. The leader a half length is Jimmy Dundee. Moving 3 wide with a rush to the 3/4 under pressure is Awesome Prince. They swing round the turn on the front end. Jimmy Dundee has a short lead. On the outside, racing in second as they turn for home. That's Prairie Junior. They're in the lane. It's Jimmy Dundee leading. Prairie Junior racing second far outside. Electric Cat with Awesome Prince. They're across the track. It's Prairie Junior leading. Now coming on is Dwayne's Gamble. That's Dwayne's Gamble on the outside getting up. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Brunswick, driving up on the outside, and off stride there was Hoosier Hill. They swing round the turn. Raven Reviews moves up on the outside to get the lead. Racing in second position to the 1/4 mile pole goes Desperate Society. Racing in third as they pass the stands the first time is Brunswick in fourth. Exalted Majesty racing fifth, and taking out of fifth now goes High Ability, and driving from third was Brunswick. It's Brunswick on the outside gaining the lead. Racing in second, Raven Reviews in third as they go to the half mile pole on the rail. Desperate Society, Raven Reviews regains the lead. Brunswick under a powerhouse drive is second, racing in third as they go to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Desperate Society. It's Raven Reviews, the leader. Brunswick out there second, racing third. Desperate Society, High Ability comes on fourth. Racing in fifth to the 3/4 mile mark now on the rail. That's Exalted Majesty. They go to the 3/4. On the front end, the leader is Raven Reviews. On the outside, closing ground, second round the turn comes High Ability. It's Raven Reviews leading. High Ability rough-gated momentarily. They're in the lane. The field's bunching. That's High Ability closing ground. Also on the move now is Brooklets Roswell. It's Brooklets Roswell getting the lead, racing in second position. Monster of Midway, Brooklets Roswell, Monster of Midway coming on. They're off. Along the inside for the lead goes Shannon Asset, also on the move, Mysterious Fella. They drive for position, the leader, Mysterious Fella. Up on the outside to challenge second to the quarter-mile pole goes Charles Nero. Down along the rail, Shannon Asset is third. Charge Plate Racing fourth. They go over to the quarter-mile pole. Up to get that lead now is Charles Nero. The quarter 29 seconds. On the front stretch, the leader by a length. Charles Nero driving from second there. Goes Mysterious Fella. Racing in third is Shannon Asset. In fourth as they go to the half-mile pole on the outside. That's Lear Hanover. They swing round the turn, go into the half mile on the front end. The leader by a length and a half now is Mysterious Fella. Up on the outside to be second goes Shannon Asset. Along the rail third to the three-quarters, Charles Nero racing three wide there as they go to the three-quarters. Under urging is SS Handsome, followed right along by Wildwood Dixieland. Into the three-quarters, Mysterious Fella pacing steadily on top by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second between horses as they turn for home comes Shannon Asset on the outside. Commander Van with Wildwood Dixieland. They're in the lane. The leader is Mysterious Fella by 5 lengths. Racing on the far outside, Commander Van. Shannon Asset still there. With Lear Hanover, it's Mysterious Fella, the leader. Shannon Asset racing second with Lear Hanover. They're off. That's Buck and Wing between horses for the early lead on the outside. Keystone Raider came away second with Wiregrass Kerrigan third in his favor, and Bite Your Tongue. And around the turn, the early leader by a length and a quarter. Keystone Raider, Buck and the Wing is second, racing third. Wiregrass Kerrigan in his favor is fourth. Bite Your Tongue fifth and last as they go off the quarter, 30 seconds. On the front stretch, the leader, Keystone Raider, racing in second to the 3/8 marker now. Goes Buck and Wing up on the outside to be third as they go to the half-mile mark. That's Bite Your Tongue racing in fourth round. The turn on the rail. Wiregrass Kerrigan in his favor takes out of last. They go over to the half-mile pole. The leader a half length. Keystone Raider up on the outside to be second. Bite Your Tongue, the half, 1, 2, and 3/5. It's Keystone Raider holding firm a neck. Bite Your Tongue out there second. Racing in third along the rail, Buck and Wing. On the outside, racing in fourth to the three-quarters in the favor and trailing the field. Wiregrass Kerrigan, final quarter of a mile. Keystone Raider, 3/4 of a length on the outside. Bite Your Tongue racing second, looking for room third along the inside. That's Buck and Wing in his favor and Wiregrass Kerrigan. They're in the stretch. They fan across the track. It's Keystone Raider, Bite Your Tongue in his favor on the outside is closing ground. Keystone Raider in his favor coming on. That's a driving finish in his favor. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes CM Goose, racing up on the outside for position into the turn with the rush. Comes Super Mario with Spectra Vision, and around the turn they go. The early leader, Super Mario, Spectra Vision out there second. Racing in third as they go down to the quarter-mile pole. That's CM Goose on the outside racing fourth. Comes Shannon Beam. They go to the quarter on the front end, Super Mario, Spectra Vision out there second. Shannon Beam is third, racing in fourth. CM Goose in fifth to the half-mile marker on the outside. Comes Opla with Someone's Knocking, and around the turn they go. The leader is Super Mario, Spectra Vision is second, racing in third after a half-mile in a flat minute. That's Spectra Vision racing fourth to the three-quarters. Comes Opla. The leader by a head to the three-quarter-mile pole is Spectra Vision racing in second. Super Mario three deep on the turn there. Goes Del Gimbal. Shannon Beam is fourth. Now driving between horses fifth as they go to the three-quarters. That's Opla, and around the turn they go. On the front end, Spectra Vision leads. On the far outside, racing in second position, Del Gimbal. Shannon Beam comes on third. They straighten out for the drive. That's Shannon Beam now getting the lead. Racing in second through the lane is Del Gimbal on the outside third. Comes Sailor's Luck on the front end. The leader is Shannon Beam with Sailor's Luck second, but it's Shannon Beam.